Welcome to Forcorp's tutorial on spatial layer management. In this video, we will cover an overview of layers, how to add and remove layers, how to arrange and style layers, and how to set up personal layer working sets. Overview of layers. Layers are used to show spatial information on the map using pre-styled lines, polygons, points, raster, or imagery data. They can be accessed from the top right-hand side of the map panel. Each layer can be toggled on and off. If the toggle is blue, the layer is visible on the map. If gray, it is not visible at this scale. Each layer has a legend that can be expanded. Due to the amount of spatial data that is available to be shown, you should reduce the number of visible layers to only those needed. Otherwise, you will experience performance issues such as delays in downloading and drawing the spatial data. Adding and removing layers. To search for available layers, we will search for layer in the type filter. Now you can type in the name of the layer you are looking for. Available layers are dependent on individual user permissions. To add in a new layer, go to Actions, Add to Map. You can either type in a group name that already exists or create a new group. If you go back to Actions, you can also edit the group and remove the layer from your working set. Another way to remove the layer is to click on the small tool icon that appears when you hover over the layer name and hit Remove. You will need to refresh your layers to see that it has been removed from the layer list. Arranging and styling your layers. All the layers in eLands are pre-styled, but if you click on the small tool icon that appears next to a layer when hovered over, you have the option to adjust the layer opacity. This can be helpful to view multiple layers overlapping in an area. On your working set, you can manage how the layers will appear on your map. When you have multiple layers turned on, one layer will display on top of another. You can change this order by clicking on the working set tool, and then go to the current working set small tool icon and select Change that order. A layer that is higher up on the list will display on top of a layer that is lower on the list. This order can be important in order to view multiple layers on your map at once. It's best to keep point data like crossings at the top and imagery or polygon data near the bottom. When you are done arranging the layers, click the Return button. Creating your personal layer working sets. Each Forcorp eLands account starts with a default working set, but you can create multiple working sets for different tasks that you work on in eLands. To manage your working sets and add a new working set, click on the small tool icon at the top of the layer list. You can create a new working set by typing in a name and clicking the green plus button. This will give you the option to add an empty set, which will have no layers until they are all added, or you can copy all of the layers within the current set you are viewing, or only the visible layers of the current working set, which are all the layers that have been toggled on. Working sets can be a great way to organize your layers.